Rahubat, y'all. This is Imhotep Maui, representing the Peace channel. Please educate all children every day. This is episode 3. Today's topic is the Google Gods. Welcome.
In the land of the blind, man, the one I man is king. Every time I spit, you're standing still like mannequins. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Spit fire, flow water, who obeying they thirst.
Peace. Please educate all children every day. Today's topic is the Google Gods. What are Google Gods? Google Gods is basically those individuals who've obtained these unaccredited degrees by Google searching and have become these enlightened, most prolific, nirvana reached beings.
All these people that's God, everybody's saying facts, all this trendy terminology that's coming upon.
That was made popular during the Wu-Tang era. Shout out to Clarence 13X, who initiated the nations of gods and earths. And that's when men started calling themselves gods instead of the N-word. And that was to help bring a conscious shift. Will people rise to the occasion? So if I call you God every day, you will eventually, hopefully, start acting like one and conduct yourself as one. If I call you a dog or a negative word every day, you most likely will start being programmed into that vibration. So the idea of calling each other gods became trendy with Clarence 13X and the nations of gods and earths.
We knew way back that this would become pop culture, being an intellectual.
Being conscious is now trendy.
Being a fact finder, being a truth seeker, or someone who uncovered the lies and has the ability to relay that information in a way that actually brings about change in another person. People claiming that they gods and they come from, alternate dimensions.
Which we know that ain't true.
So if you coming from an alternate dimension, that ain't nothing there but jinns. If you don't know what a jinn is, you need to Google that then. Google God, because you can't be a god from Google.
There's only but so much information people could actually get from Google.
Google is not actually going to teach you information that can transcend you beyond the norm or the average or the level of intellect that everybody else is on, because everybody has Google. So therefore, if you're looking at Google for the information, you have the same information as what everybody else has access to, if that's your reservoir of knowledge.
Really? Like, if Google is your reservoir of knowledge, if that's where you get all your information from, your purpose is trying to transcend yourself to another spiritual plane of existence, and you actually think that that information is on Google? If that was the case, then we all be Googling that same video or watching that YouTube video and be transcending and vibrating off this earth. So that information is not there. Especially with a lot of people on this Illuminati conspiracy. If the Illuminati control the internet and Google, what makes you think you're going to learn what you need to learn from Google? As you can see in the background here, I have my ancient Egyptian order certificate acceptance, or my degrees from the ancient Egyptian order. I have behind me my fez or tarbush from pyramid number 2, which has now been merged with pyramid number 1. It's a order of Sayats, which deals a lot with ancient Egyptian knowledge. Next to that, you see the Dr. York record, and of course you see my holy tablets right there. Can't be without that.
I'm not talking so much about me to be bragging or boasting, but I'm just putting this out because when someone out there is claiming to you or telling to you that they have a elite level of information, somehow or some way that information has to be accredited by a third party.
Now people are calling themselves gods and have no accreditation, have no science of the 120, no science of supreme mathematics, supreme alphabet, plus degrees, solar facts, none of that. They have no idea right now. I'm probably talking over so many people's heads right now, but they're calling themselves the gods.
You can't just take face value for what another man is saying, because that is called belief. And when you have facts, then you don't need to believe. That's actually to know. Like some people use the expressions, oh, I don't believe in abortions. But I can walk you down and show you the abortion clinic. Because the abortion clinic, it exists. Abortions exist. So you can say that I don't agree with abortions, but you can't say I don't believe in abortions, because it does exist. Things that you believe in is like
Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, the Cookie Monster or Boogie Monster that lives under the bed or in the closet. Those are things you can believe in. You give life to them by giving them belief.
to provide some form of platform for them to exist. But these things, they don't actually exist. They're not real. And it might sound like I'm being picky on words. Choice of words you choose to use is what's programming you, and how you're sending also the information to other people. So therefore you're misinforming people, and you're misinforming yourself.
And now everybody just saying facts because they agree with each other. Not that the information that they're saying is actually factual, but just means that, hey, I agree with you, so I'm going to say facts and reply to your comment with the word facts. And I hear their music or their Facebook comments, and it sounds like they began reading the Bible and then they just stopped reading. Even their music's like that. It's like they're trying to give you a jewel, but they fall short of the paradigm shift, and they just don't have the ability to create the paradigm shifts in the people and the consciousness of their community that they want to influence, because they never finished reading the book. So they don't even know how to change their own lives, but they want everyone's lives to change around them. So Google Gods. What this video is about is encouraging you guys to go find your local Masonic lodge. Go find the Street Academy out in Harlem. You can find it. Go find your local Nuwapian. Ask them what they know. Find out how to get the scrolls. Get involved with more active conscious movements. Just don't be sitting in your house Googling and thinking that you're going to reach Nirvana or find Nibiru or the Anunnaki are going to come through your window or you're going to float and vibrate to another planet. It's not going to happen like that. You guys got to put in work.
In the land of the blind man, the one man is king. Every time I spit, you're standing still like mannequins. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Spit fire, flow water, who obeying they thirst.